Hello again. Rishi Sunak's family have a tradition of hopping from one continent to another every generation or so. This means inevitably that their attachment to and love of whatever country they happen to be living in is likely to be a little superficial. His grandparents left India to live in Africa, his parents left Africa to live in Europe, and he himself left Europe to live in North America, where he has a grand and luxurious home. Even after being appointed Chancellor of the Exchequer, Sunak retained his green card, entitling him to permanent residence in the United States as a prospective immigrant to that country. He met his wife there, who is not and never has been a British citizen. There is a strong rumour that he and his family will, once he has finished being Prime Minister, move to the United States permanently. This is, of course, all very up to date and modern. Many progressive people claim to be citizens of the world rather than belonging to this or that country. Most of those who make such a claim are, like Rishi Sunak, well-to-do and middle class. Ordinary working people seldom regard themselves as citizens of the world in this way. Instead, they tend to be proud of being British or American or whatever their nationality is. This is, of course, why wealthy or well-educated people in this country despise the working classes, calling them Little Englanders. For them, patriotism is an affliction rather than something to be proud of. Should it matter that we now have a Prime Minister who owes as much loyalty and allegiance to the world as a whole as he does to this country? Most of us who were born in Britain only have the option of staying in this country and spending the rest of our lives here. We do not own luxury homes in California like the Prime Minister, and nor do we have the possibility of taking up other citizenship the way that the Prime Minister does. Is that likely to give Rishi Sunak a different perspective on life from the rest of us? Will the knowledge that he can hop over the Atlantic or move to India if things go badly wrong here affect his approach to politics? His own parents happily abandoned the country they were born in when occasion arose, and so too did his grandparents. Will the awareness of this part of his family history affect how he views the future, and in particular how he regards this country? Is his love of Britain as strong as those of us whose families have lived here for 1,000 years? I do not know the answer to these questions, but I certainly think that they are worth asking.